question number 3. See, using the relation here, relation is given. Using this relation, it is 2 times 1 minus cos x is less than x square, where x is not equal to 0, or otherwise, prove that sine of tan x is greater than or equal to x for all x belongs to close to 0 to power 5. So here to prove this inequality, we need to use this inequality, that is 2 into 1 minus cos x is less than x square. So first we will write that inequality, that is third question. 2 times 1 minus cos x is less than x square, where x is not equal to 0. This is the given condition. So required to prove is sine of tan x is greater than or equal to x. Required to prove sine of tan x is greater than or equal to x for every x belongs to close to 0, 5. So to prove it, to consider, see now, if you observe sine of tan x comma x has equal values. Has equal values at x equal to 0. Equal values at x equal to 0. Now we consider, to prove this inequality, we consider the function. Consider the function f of x equal to sine of tan x minus x. Now, and we will try to show it is increasing function. So to show it is increasing function, we should show in between 0 to pi by 4. Therefore, f of x is greater than f of 0. Or what we need to show, f of x is greater than f of 0, sine of tan x minus x is greater than or equal to 0. So first what we do is take f of x and differentiate. Now differentiate with respect to x. If we differentiate with respect to x, f dash x is equals to sine of tan x, that is cos of tan x, by chain rule. Differentiation of tan x is secant square x minus differentiation of x is 1. So this can be written as this f dash x equal to cos of tan x into the secant square x can be written as 1 plus tan square x minus 1. Now, if you open the bracket, then what you get, cos of tan x plus tan square x into cos of tan x minus 1. Now what you do is, now the given condition is 2 times of this one, 2 times of 1 minus cos x is less than x square. Less than x square. So what you do is, by rearranging terms, you write down tan square x into cos of tan x. From these two terms, you can take out minus common. If you take out minus common, this is equal to 1 minus cos of tan x. Yes, sir. 1 minus of cos of tan x. Now come to this given inequality. So given inequality is what? Since 1 minus cos x, sorry, 2 times of 1 minus cos x is less than x square. That implies 1 minus cos x is less than x square by 2. So if you replace it with tan x, because here we have 1 minus cos of tan x in place of x, here tan x is there. That implies 1 minus of cos of tan x is less than tan square x by 2. This is from given. This is from given. Now here, if you replace this 1 minus cos, now if you replace this 1 minus cos of tan x with this x square, sorry, tan square x by 2, sorry. If you replace 1 minus cos of tan x with tan square x by 2, then what happens? This equality becomes greater than or less than, tell me. Here 1 minus cos from given inequality condition, 1 minus of cos of tan x is less than tan square x by 2. Now what I do is, I will replace this 1 minus cos of tan x with tan square x by 2. Then this equality becomes greater than or less than. See, this is tan square x minus cos of tan x quantity. Now what I am doing, I am subtracting from this quantity, I am subtracting the greater quantity. So actual quantity is 1 minus cos of tan x, but I am subtracting the greater than this value, 1 minus cos of tan x. If you subtract the greater value from this value, this becomes less than or not?
Less than, yes, sir.
It reduces or not? Sir,
Yes.
we are subtracting the greater than this quantity. Therefore, ultimately this total value, next step will be what? Less than, because this value will become lesser than the previous value. That's why now this is, if you replace, then what I do is less than tan square x into cos of tan x minus of tan square x by 2. Tan square x by 2. Now what I do is, from this expression, I will take out tan square x by 2 outside. It's common. If you take out tan square x by 2 common, then what we get? Tell me. Here you have 2 cos of tan x minus 1. So this is actually, from here you should write equality, because so everything is equal. Now this is equal to, this is equals to, now here this is tan square x by 2, tan square x by 2. Here what I do is 2 times cos of tan x, 2 times cos of tan x. I will write this minus 1 as minus 2 plus 1. I will write minus 1 as minus 2 plus 1. Now that is equal to tan square x by 2. Now from this one, you take out 2 common. 2 times cos of tan x minus 1 plus 1. Clear till here? 2 times of cos of tan x, otherwise. Okay. So 2 times cos of tan x minus 1. Now same again, if you use this inequality here, 2 times 1 minus cos x is less than x square. See, from here 2 times 1 minus cos x is less than x square, but here cos x minus 1 is there. So if you take out minus common, then 2 times cos x minus 1 is less than x square. So if you multiply throughout with minus, then what happens? Inequality changes or not? 2 times cos x minus 1, this less than becomes greater than. Okay, na? Less than becomes greater than. Now this 2 cos x minus 1 is greater than x square. So if you use this, so if you replace this x with tan x, therefore 2 cos of tan x minus 1 is greater than tan square x or not? Tan square x. Now if you replace this 2 times of cos of tan x, replace 2 times cos of tan x minus 1 with minus tan square x, this is again less than of this quantity or not? Next expression. Yes or no? Yes or no? We are.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. This is, we are replacing this 2 times of cos of tan x minus 1 with its lesser quantity. Therefore, this becomes less than. The next step is, next expression is tan square x by 2 is less than here minus tan square x plus 1. ఇది దీనికంటే తక్కువ అవుతుంది because దానికంటే తక్కువ వాల్యూ సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తాం. Now this is equal to this is equal to what can you write? Tan square x by 2 into just 1 minus tan square. Just interchange 1 minus tan square. Now our given interval is what? So our given interval is x belongs to close to 0, comma 5 by 4. X belongs to close to 0 to 5 by 4. If x belongs to close to 0 to pi by 4, in this interval 0 to pi by 4, tan x is increasing function or decreasing function? Here 0, pi by 2. Tan is increasing function or not?
Yes, sir.
0 to pi by 2, it is increasing function. So 0 to pi by 4, it is increasing function. Therefore, x belongs to 0 to pi by 4. Then tan x belongs to 0 to 1 because it's increasing function. Inequality will be same like this. 0 is less than x is less than pi by 4, less than or equal to pi by 4. Because it's increasing function, that's why inequality remains same. Tan 0 is less than or equal to tan x is less than or equal to tan 45. That is 0 is less than or equal to tan x is less than 1. That's why tan x lies between 0 to 1. So from this, if tan x lies between 0 to 1, then 1 minus tan square x is what? Always greater than or equal to 0 or not? Because tan x lies between 0 to 1 only. So tan x oscillate between 0 and 1. Therefore, this quantity, 1 minus tan square x quantity, always non-negative, either 0 or positive. It never be negative because tan x lies between close to 0. So 1 minus tan square x is positive. Now what you do is, now come to this our final expression is this one. Now from in this one 1 minus tan square x is positive, greater than or equal to 0, and tan square x is also greater than or equal to 0 because tan x belongs to 0. Therefore, this total expression that implies is tan square x by 2 into 1 minus tan square x. This total expression is greater than or equal to 0 or not? Yes, sir. Because 1 minus tan square x is greater than or equal to 0, tan x 0 to 1, therefore tan square x is also 0 to 1. Therefore, the total expression, that is tan square x by 2 into 1 minus tan square x is greater than or equal to 0. What is this? F dash x. Therefore, f dash x is always, this is greater than or equal to 0.
It is less than f dash x, so
Yes, f dash x is greater than or equal to 0.
yes, sir.
So f dash x is greater than or equal to 0 means f of x is what? Increasing function.
Strictly increasing.
Increasing.
No, sir, increasing only.